This is our 2023 anniversary video. 4 years together. And so we're going to answer some questions, same ones as last year. So first one is, what year is it? 2023.
Who is president?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. 4 world events.
Wildfires in Canada, which caused
Hawaii,
which caused massive smoke here, and you could tell a difference in like the atmosphere all the time, and it made the yellows more yellow,
very smoky in the summer.
Scary.
Trump 4 indictments. It's a first for that type of thing. There was the Barbenheimer. There was the Barbie movie and the Oppenheimer movie came out. It was a big thing at the same time. We saw both of those. And then world events during the Russian invasion of Ukraine. There was the Wagner Group, led by Prigozhin. It's a mercenary army that was fighting for the Russians. They had a mutiny and marched on Moscow, and then they called it off. It was kind of odd when they were getting near there. And there were some reasons that they guessed at, but then a couple months later, Prigozhin died in a plane crash. Very mysterious. How many books did you read, Jessica?
I started some, but I only read some books I didn't really like. Or, well, some stories I didn't really like.
Short stories.
Some short stories I didn't really like.
I read 44 books. That was down from last year. Favorite books, Jessica?
It was Sister Wives was probably my favorite book, yeah.
I had several. I really liked Cannery Row from Steinbeck. I read it, and I also read Grapes of Wrath, both really good. Cannery Row, those are one of my favorites now. A Universe from Nothing by Lawrence Krauss. It's the best science book of the year. And then also Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman, which is also kind of sciencey, but it's a memoir. Very good, by Richard Feynman. Then 2 biographies, both by Gene Edward Smith, a former professor from Marshall. He wrote his biographies of Grant and FDR. Those were both excellent. Women, Race, and Class by Angela Davis was excellent, and just a regular nonfiction type thing. And then The Wind in the Willows for a kind of a children's-y.
You made me read one of the stories.
Yeah, I had her read
the
the chapter, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn.
And it was really good. I read a book.
Okay, best movie. We've seen quite a few movies in the theaters this year. We've seen around 6. We'll see, I think at least 6. We might have seen another one, and then we're going to see another one tomorrow, actually. We're going to see A Haunting in Venice tomorrow, but we can't judge it because we haven't seen the movie yet, so it's not going to be...
look good.
But there are 6 movies, at least. This is listed from 2023. I don't know if we saw a movie between our anniversary and December 2022. But, Jessica, your favorite movie?
Barbie. And
yeah.
It was really good. It had a deeper meaning, and it was just a really good movie. Yeah. And I was ready for months. I planned my outfit all out.
And then you also liked Asteroid City, too.
I also really liked Asteroid City.
And I don't know, none of them they were all several very good movies. I really liked Oppenheimer. But, it was good. I enjoyed the Indiana Jones movie that came out. I thought it was much better send-off for Indiana Jones than the Crystal Skulls one. That one was bad, but this one was solid. Was a fitting send-off, and then Asteroid City was good. Best TV shows. This is kind of Jessica's Sister Wives.
Sister Wives, and all of the people who watch it and then talk about it afterwards. That is really fun for me.
She enjoyed it.
A little bit addicted to that at the moment.
For me, I don't really have too many that I was thinking of. I did finish the Better Call Saul series, the last season of that came out. It was pretty good. But we watched several shows together that were enjoyable. Right now, it's I Dream of Jeannie. We're watching those. Those are very fun. And earlier in the year, we watched King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Watched all of the old DVDs that I had. It was very enjoyable to watch them with Jessica.
I've never seen them all like that.
And then we've watched a good bit of Doug also, and I love the show Doug, so that's fun. But it's been more of a every now and then at night before bed type thing. All right, and we also canceled our Netflix this year and Hulu. We don't have really any streaming services right now except for Amazon Prime, which has other things than just streaming.
Kind of in camaraderie with the writer strikes, which is another big event that we didn't mention, but
that's over now.
It's going to end probably. Did it end?
Yeah, I think they came to an agreement, so it should be over
within like the last couple days.
Yeah, so.
But I guess we could get Netflix back now.
Yeah, I mean.
But I haven't missed it. We're watching.
No, we're not missing it.
You know.
We also did watch the show Dark. It's like 3 seasons. First season was great. Second season was good. Third season was really bad.
Complete mess. Bad.
Really a bad
so bad.
Third season. But, you know, it was something we did. Big purchases on the year.
I really got all of them. So my drawing pad that I just got for our anniversary was probably the most expensive maybe. And it was, is that right? But it was nice.
It probably wasn't. We got a bicycle. I'm sure that was probably more expensive, but we didn't put it together.
No, we still haven't put it together, but hopefully we do. But the drawing pad is so good. And that's really...
And then we got several pieces of furniture. I got a kind of a wooden filing cabinet type thing for the basement. We got some drawers that I keep some CDs in. It's like it's kind of like a library card cabinet. And then we got Jessica a desk earlier in the year, or early this year, I believe it was. And then an air conditioner for the attic, which
much needed, and it worked so good.
Barely fit, but we got it.
It was a low profile, so it like runs into the roof, but it's really
but it fits.
You could turn it on for like maybe just an hour, and it would cool down the whole attic for the whole day. Oh goodness! Here he comes, the main star of the event. Pretty cute. See, it'll stay here.
Okay, let's see here. Looking forward to. We don't have a whole lot of things. We're kind of in
the movie tomorrow.
Yeah, we have sort of a holding pattern with some things going on and that we're waiting on, but we're looking forward to the fall. Hopefully going to be taking a trip of some sort this fall. Maybe up to the Northeast. Possibly in the next year, fixing up our basement. It's been put off for a while.
Now the bikes came up. I hope we do some bike rides in the fall.
Yeah.
We didn't do it in the summer, but I almost feel like this summer was so hot that maybe the fall would be better to do bike rides in.
And I don't know that I'm looking forward to it, but there's most likely going to be a job change for me. There's definitely going to be some sort of job change. My only 1 year of work company lost its contract with the chemical plant that I'm working at, and there's some things the people at the chemical plant want to keep me, but either with the company that's replacing my company, SDI, it sounds like that might not work out, but then they might also be able to hire me as a contract engineer, or I might just get another job, or maybe it'll be a little bit before I get a job, but I'm not sure. But the date is October 20th, supposed to be that the contract is up, but my company hasn't said anything yet. They may even find other work for me at that company. Really don't know yet. And then possible, we decided not to not have a baby. So we might have a baby, but we don't know.
We're just kind of seeing what happens, and we have started, we're not trying now, which is really exciting, and we'll just see what happens. We're not gonna stress about it either way, but if it does happen and you're watching this, oh my god, we love you. And if it didn't happen, that's fine too.
Favorite food of the year. Mine, as far as there really were a few really good things at the Chincoteague vacation that we took. The Cioppino with lobster in it was probably my favorite. There was also a really good place that we went to on our way back that had some crab sandwiches. It was all really good. There was even the taco truck that we went to down there was very good. But the Cioppino from there, and then on a more regular basis type food that I believe was here within the last year, we really started ordering Chiang Thai food more often and trying their curries. Really excellent, and they have some other foods like that, but some of the Chiang Thai foods has been excellent. Probably my favorite delivery takeout type Asian restaurant so far. And then Jessica just said hibachi. She didn't think about it too much. Favorite.
But I think I made some good meals at home too.
Yeah, she made some good meals.
Chicken and some pasta with the cheese in there, and that's always really good to me.
Yeah, we've done some good things. She's done some good things.
And I learned how to make green beans from the garden this year, because Adam's work friend has given us all kinds of vegetables from her garden, and so it's been really great because we got to make all the fresh vegetables this summer.
And then trips, we went to Chincoteague, Virginia, which was fun. Chincoteague Island.
Yeah, and there was wild horses.
Wonderful sunsets.
Wonderful sunsets, and it's like on an island. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, you can see the water setting, the sun setting over water because behind the beach is.
And it's at the same time as the same time as the Canadian fire, so the sun was like super orange, and really beautiful.
Yeah, and it was not all that painful to look at because of the smoke kind of made it, later in the day when it was down close to setting, it was very much softer light than normal.
Amazing. And then you're on an island, like Chincoteague Island, and so there was a bunch of places that wouldn't take credit cards. It was just so quaint and small town feeling. And you went to all these restaurants or local restaurants, and we did a couple.
We walked around. They did ice cream there that we didn't really do, but
the lines would go.
The lines at night. That was what they did instead of bars. I guess they were at 10 o'clock. There'd be a line that wrapped around the building. Let's see. We also, it was not really much of a trip, but Pittsburgh Zoo with her family.
Yeah.
Just a one-day little thing, and then we did Topgolf after that. But the zoo, and then she went with her family to Busch Gardens, but I stayed at home and I worked.
Yeah.
She got to ride the roller coasters,
which he doesn't like anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. So.
But it was really cool because I got to spend most time with my nephew who was born this year, and that was should have been the life events, but they haven't come up yet. But yeah, so I got to see him every day for 3 days. I'd wake up and he'd be there, and he was just so cute, and he is so strong, and he would I would be sitting on the floor, and he would just climb up me and sit on me, and he was just really cuddly, and it was one of my favorite part of the whole trip.
High of the year, probably our Chincoteague trip was big. We also had several nice trips to the museum at Pittsburgh, went back to the Cathedral of Learning, which we hadn't done for several years, might have been 5 years or something.
Yeah, we had a really great day.
Yeah, we had a really great day there. And
where we didn't know, and we get to the middle of Pittsburgh where we're trying to go to the Science Museum, and it's closed for a Taylor Swift concert, and the entire city was what you'd expect it to be for a Taylor Swift concert, but we made it to the other side of town and we went to Carnegie, and I think that might be the day that we went to the Cathedral of Learning, and it just made for a real impromptu great day. The art exhibits that day were amazing. It was just the best. It was such a good day.
A lot of fun. We still went to the bookstore. We had Japanese food at that little place, Fuku.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fuku bowl or something and it's like sushi but in a bowl. It's really the best.
Yeah, they're very good. Next question is
family events.
Well, there's low of the year really would be next, but that was my grandma, my mama Ida, Polly dying, my last grandparent that was here very recently, on the 20th of the month. And also a low of the year is finding out that this job that I'm going, that they lost their contract, and that all this stuff has to change because it's been a really good job that pays really well. It's very low stress, great hours, so any change to that's not very fun, very disappointing. Family events, we've talked about them a little bit, but there's Jameson Smith, born.
Jameson Thomas Smith, born December 2022. 18th? I think it's like the 18th. Oh my god.
Probably something like that.
I'll have to look it up.
I mean, he doesn't even know, so it doesn't. Then my grandma dying, of course, would be a big family event.
Yeah, that's where we were last weekend, or well, just Saturday.
The last two weekends, the weekend before that, we went and saw her, and then
we got to see her in hospice care and say goodbye.
Let's see. Next thing, our health has been good. I mean, never 100%.
Never 100%.
For her,
my knees have been hurting me a little bit.
She's never 100%, but we're pretty good.
I choked on some rice earlier at the hibachi's too.
And then big events. Well, the family events are big events, but the other big one, Jessica's starting her eBay and Poshmark stores.
Yeah, and I found out just today that I made over 300. I don't know exactly how much, but when I calculated, it was
$300,000.
But that was
$387,000. So pretty successful.
But it was only just the ones that hadn't responded back to receiving their orders yet. So I didn't really do how much. Yeah, I hadn't given feedback yet, but I hadn't counted all the orders that were sent out from my eBay.
Probably a good bit more than that.
But from Poshmark, I think it was $250 or something like that, which isn't great for a year. I mean, those are great for a year, but it's cool to see that last year on the list I had put that I was looking forward to starting my store.
Sold a lot of different items. I mean, probably like 50 things, probably something like that.
I probably would have made a lot more, but in the middle, I just thought, I want to get rid of stuff, so I started selling things for like $3 and $4. I sold like a bunch of things for like almost nothing, and so I didn't really make very much money for a little while. But I stopped doing that. And we still love each other.
Yeah, we were pretty good friends.
And we listen to a lot of good music, and we just spent all our time together. Today we went to Bocce's and got chicken.
I brought home roses.
Oh yeah, Adam surprised me and came home from work with 12 long stem roses.
And Jessica got me a bunch of books and a Pink Floyd album for the anniversary, and I got her a drawing pad, but we gave each other the gifts before the day. And that's it.